to Comatoast Plays D&D.
Alright. Who remembers what we did last week?
Nope.
This is your job.
No.
A lot of
There was
I'm
some
gonna start assigning it like as
plans.
homework. Like someone has to write the
Thing.
We decided to do something we didn't.
Hey, you wrote stuff down in your book.
Went to the silver mine, talked to the people,
Yep.
Didn't go
exposed information, but then didn't investigate
Let's
Did not
Lady
have
Luna Freya for Lady Luna Freya, whatever. Luna Main.
Yeah.
Luna Freya. We're just making up names.
That's from something.
Final
They're
Fantasy
already
15,
made
yeah.
up. So are they made up names?
Because every time he says Luna Main, I think of Luna Freya. Anyway, continue. Last one. It's the last one.
Oh, God.
We came up with many horrible plans.
Last time
We got a name.
in the toaster.
We got a name.
What? Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Eastward wind. Eastern. Eastern wind.
Cool. So
Singular.
last time you met the magpie. She rewarded you for stealing her mask. You received the Virtuoso's mask, which she thought might be particularly interesting for Felv. The dagger of betrayal given to Olo, and 500 gold. The locksmith led you back to the city, let you know to contact him if you need anything, said he would get a hold of you if he had any more work. You paid a visit to the plantation, furthering your efforts in planning to free the slaves there. Olo snuck in and had a brief conversation with Marcella, Ignatius's daughter, during which you decided that the night would be 4 nights hence on the 24th. Currently, we're on the 21st, with the hope to be able to skedaddle the next day and be about your way. On your way back to the city from the plantation, you encountered a woman named Fever, captain of the Spell Guard in Sartreese. She said that Magdalena Lunamain, was looking for an audience with you. You acquiesced, followed her back, and spoke with Lady Lunamain, who had a proposition for you. She revealed that her father had been murdered by a group of assassins known as the Circle of Blood, requested that you find out who put the hit on him, and that you expunge the Circle of Blood presence from her city. She said you would be paid very, very handsomely for completing this task. You proceeded to perhaps see if you could figure out who might have a reason to want August Lunamain dead. Paid a visit to the Lunamain silver mines, which did not go super well for you on the conversation front. And then on your way back to the city from that, after not really uncovering any helpful information, you bumped into Passing Rain, who said that you could get in touch with the Empty Eyes at Scent Silks and Slippers. She informed you that they're a sort of information broker in the city, and that provided you bring some form of payment or trade, whether it be gold, items of interest, information that they find valuable, they might be able to help you out finding the circle, getting in touch with them, whatever your need happens to be. You proceeded back to the Boar Hat. Gilvin attuned to the vampire's red blade and her voice. Whispered one word, Zapazan. You decided to have a little bit of a out in the field. Test out some new equipment acquired by the group during that session, sword included, although it ended up not really getting used. And as you guys were all kind of in the field, resting, breathing heavy after a fight with each other, we are picking back up.
So we have not full rested.
The sun's still out.
We also booked passage for.
We didn't. Well,
You
the
did,
two,
yeah.
the Dragon.
Yeah,
I
you
thought you were
booked,
talking about us, but yeah.
No.
you booked passage for Nezroth and Jagged to Runewall.
Right. And they taking off real soon.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
like
morning.
Tomorrow, yeah.
23rd.
23rd early.
The morning of
22nd. Just put a little arrow. A little arrow there. In 2 days. Well, that was useful.
Thanks for the sparring match.
I did well.
Y'all did well too.
Yes.
How's that new sword?
It hits pretty good, I think.
Word.
I'm surprised you didn't use it more.
Yeah. You know, they kept running away from me, so
Fair.
I still am not used to feeling a little bit more spry and be able to catch up to them. Thought I'd have to throw my axe just to hit them.
Let's get rested up here. And then what else we got to do today?
We could go to Sun Silks and Slippers. Try to get more information from the MDIs.
Yeah, I think that's probably the starting point then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
Do we prepare enough?
Should take a short rest to get some HP
I
back.
really think so.
Yes.
Alright.
I will watch them short rest. But also
Dun dun dun.
do my Song of Rest thing. It's plus another 1d6. If you or any friendly creatures who hear you perform hear my performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest. By spending at least one thing. So you have to spend one of your dice at least, then you get an extra 1d6. That's
Oh,
An extra 1d6.
correct. Hit points.
Back from short.
Like roll a d6 and put those numbers on your points.
So you gave us 8, and then we roll a d6 for every dice we roll, or just one?
Just one.
So have we discussed a way out
Okay.
of the city after the plantation?
You looked into a number of ships leaving.
Yes. I made some inquiries. We know a few boats are leaving the morning after. And I
Should we
believe,
book passage to?
I mean, it's up to you. I don't know. I was just doing the legwork.
We might
my
not
little
be done
ladies.
with the circle of after the plantation. We don't know what we're ready.
And we may not quite have enough
Be a good
point.
idea. I don't know.
That's why we sneak on at night.
For what?
On the ship, if need be. Just
Oh, to
sneak.
not pay?
alright. Short rest complete. And we'll head to the place. It's something slippers, soap and
Silks
slips.
and slippers.
Yeah,
What's the first word?
Sense.
Oh,
Smells.
sense. Smell. Okay.
Oh, I wrote sun.
That's what I thought this whole time.
Sun?
Sun, silk, and
That's what I
slippers.
I heard that every single time.
Me too. Sense.
You're sitting right next to him.
Who sniffs?
What exactly are we trying to accomplish at this place?
It's a front for the MDIs.
So we can get
They
information
know
about
information on the circle of blood.
Oh, because they also don't
But
like
they
that.
trade in information or they'll want payment for it.
No, they're just secret lenders. They just know shit about shit and you can buy shit.
Although we need to be careful because from what we've heard, they also are involved in Norfolk.
Norfolk?
Did we want to visit like a weapon area first to figure out, because we were thinking about potentially selling the sword, which is why we were testing it out.
What do you still want to sell it?
I mean, we have, if we are trying to leave potentially by ship, we have just enough, which means we would not have enough to hire them or trade information or anything like that sort.
Either way, if it is, we need to bribe the empty eyes with things or whatever, right? You should probably at least get it appraised,
Right, that's what I was talking.
and then either sell it or not, or at least know how much it is worth.
Right,
Yes.
and we
Is
can
there
always
anyone we trust to appraise it?
make it look better than it is.
Standing people.
Wait. I
As
think
as a weaponsmith.
None of was
I
it
had any
I
idea.
think as
Save that for
as
weapons.
identify, I think it tells you the price.
weapon store?
What?
Yeah.
Does it tell us the price for identifying?
You learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges hit it. Oh no, you don't. So never mind.
Price is always negotiable. There's a lot of variables. As a weaponsmith, you're aware that it is a
Like to have like a
beautifully crafted weapon.
base amount.
It certainly looks very unique. Magical properties aside, probably at least a few hundred.
Okay.
But you don't. I mean, you have
Maybe
no
we
idea
should
what.
talk to
what it's
the
able to
MDIs
do.
first, and try to figure out how much, or if we have information that they want before we start selling things.
Right. I wasn't speaking of potentially selling it, just getting it appraised, as Phil pointed out.
Yes.
So we have an idea of what we could be bargaining with.
Yes.
Or it might help if we don't know, perhaps. Because
Sounds like a bad business decision.
well, I mean, if we don't know, we can't lie about it per se. We
I
could
can lie about it.
potentially make it sound like a
I
very,
know. It's like,
very-
it's worth a million. Yeah.
right.
But
That would also be lying.
that'd be, yeah. Yeah.
The truth would
That'd be
if we
bullshitting.
just told them we don't know what it is.
That'd be 100%.
Give us whatever amount of money you want. Otherwise, it would be lying.
I was just
Heard
thinking
from a vampire.
to appraise all the things to know what they're worth to like someone that would buy them and then go there and offer the things. Like they're like, no, well, how about this one? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm like,
if
we'll
we
be
take
back
it to
in
an
like 10
appraiser,
minutes.
we should make sure that they know before they appraise it that we are not going to sell it to them. So that they don't lowball us.
Oh yeah. If you were gonna sell this sword,
well, let's retail one of these bad boys. We'll trade in. All right, we'll use all one. I support that idea.
yes.
Alright, we heading?
Where are you going?
I vote yes.
None of you-
Sense. Oh no.
none of you first.
Non-immune. Okay. Go to non-immune. Homeboy was there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I know he's a tiefling. Forgetting his name.
Is it Chaos?
No,
Chaos
Chaos
is
is.
a
Oh,
yeah,
Enchanted.
magic shop.
Pringles.
Up. Cool. Aurelius.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit older. White skin tiefling. He's in his outside work area, hammering away at a sword as you walk up. Looks up, sees you coming. What can I do for you?
I have a sword we've recently procured from a really cool vampire. Anyways. The point is, we were wondering to see just not to sell it, but just wondering how much it would be worth.
If we
in
took out an
general.
insurance policy, how much would this be worth
Right.
to a buyer?
He looks it over. This is very well made. It's a heavy son of a bitch. He kind of rolls it around on his anvil, like looking at the various aspects of it. I've never seen its like. I mean, if you were trying to sell it to me, keeping resale in mind, I might give you 300.
Say you already had it and you were selling it. How much would you sell it for?
Probably about 6.
600.
I think a dandy noble lord who wanted a pretty sword might buy this.
Can I insight check and see if he's super bullshitting us?
Sure.
21.
21? Seems forthright.
I should also mention we did have it identified by the graveyard lad, and he said that there was something magical inside. We haven't quite figured out how to unlock it.
That being the case, I have no idea what it's worth.
So above 600 then.
I would assume. I'm
Since-
not real familiar with the whole magic thing.
Is there someone else we should talk to? Second appraisal.
Katos runs a shop. He's handier with this kind of thing.
Is that where you got the axe?
Since we're here, could you appraise perhaps these 2 daggers? I pull out the Dwarven Thrustbreaker and Wolfbane. They're mundane, not
Sure.
mundane, but
I think
not
he
magic.
did give you a price on the Thrustbreaker. I think he said he would give you like $250 for it
Yeah, something like that.
at one point if you wanted to sell that to him.
Well, then never mind about this one.
Yeah, looking over Wolfsbane. Again, very well made, well balanced, sharp. Is this silver and steel?
Yes, something like that.
Oh.
It's made for stabbing things that are unnatural.
Does this also have magical properties?
It does.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
I think it does.
I mean, based on the physicality alone, I'd 50.
It's a number. There.
How about, and I reach in the bag of holding, grab out my hammer.
Well, what is it? It's a
I think it's Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
4 silver.
Right. Give you 5 gold for it. Seen a lot of use. That's being generous. It would need some work before I could resell it.
Thank you.
Sure.
Should we go speed to Comatoast?
I think so.
Alrighty.
Thank you for your information.
Anytime. Come back if you need a refill. This one would not be on the house. He had that already. Just to be clear. So heading to Enchanted, I'm sure. As always, the devilishly handsome Kados Zulfura. Welcome back. What can I interest you in today? More magic items.
Actually, we have a.
Don't have any more potions yet.
I know, not potions. We were actually
You were
hoping
here
you would
today.
It's been an hour.
help us appraise something we got from our fight with the vampire.
All right, sure.
Pull off the blade. We've had it
Wow.
kind of looked at by the graveyard guy.
The graveyard guy.
I feel like you're giving many details that he does not need right now.
Anyways, he said there was something
Yes.
magical inside.
Interesting.
So
We've had a couple people look at it.
Sure. He takes it from you, sets it down on the counter.
Oopsie.
Traces traces a few arcane glyphs over it. You see a brief flash in his eyes. Interesting. I'm afraid I can't tell you too much about it other than that it's clearly inhabited by something.
How much is that something worth?
Great question. Don't know. I'll be honest. Whatever it is, I probably can't afford it if you're looking to sell. There's definitely a lot of something in there. I'm not really sure what. Seems to be blocked by something.
if you were selling it yourself, how much do you think it would go for?
Not knowing what's in it, I'm not sure.
Just a ballpark?
How much could you afford? And we know it's more than that.
You're talking
My
over,
finances are my own. Come with something I want to buy.
over 2,000 gold.
Probably. As I said, I'm not really sure what the blockage is or how exactly it works, but
Sell the axe.
I think that whatever is in
Keep
there
the dope
can
sword.
be revealed. I'm not sure how to do it. But provided you figure that out, I imagine whatever's in there is probably pretty powerful. Feels big.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being so honest with us.
Sure.
What about this dagger?
Wolfman.
Yeah. It's not as cool, but it's a pretty cool.
Little flash, he checks it out. Very nice. Useful in handling shapeshifters, lycanthropes, and the like.
Yes.
Well, if I was selling it, or are you looking to sell to me?
Retail.
Retail.
Look for retail. Unless you got some new stuff, then we'll talk about that later. But retail first.
Probably get 800 to 1,000.
That's more like what I was thinking. Good.
But
And then, do you have any new things?
Nothing new.
Well,
Just what you've seen already. You guys have been here a lot in the last few
you're
weeks.
probably our favorite shop.
I appreciate that.
Me too.
You're welcome to keep coming back.
I will. Probably.
If you give me a month, I might have something new.
Good to know.
Chanting takes quite a lot of time.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll be able
Well
to
done.
find you some cool stuff and give it to you. Sell it to you.
Give it to you.
Give it to you.
Gilvin's back.
Like to donate? No, never.
I pull out the dagger betrayal. What do you think of this?
You guys are really running me through my spells today. Identify as that as well.
What else do you have to do?
You looking for a price on this as well?
Yes.
Perhaps 1,500. It's a bit shady. Just being honest.
Yes.
Have you seen him?
I didn't take him for a trader, but yes.
Oh, no. Well, we trade many things. Gold for goods. You
Not the traitor.
do. I know.
It gives you a couple weird looks. Anything else I can do for you?
Don't think so.
I don't think
Any
so.
money you want to give me?
Gilvin? You're the charitable one.
Gilvin's work.
I went around in the bag of holding. Too cold.
I'll take it.
For your time.
Thank you.
Be seeing you then.
Oh, wait, oh, oh.
To some silks and silvers.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Heading to Scent Silks and Slippers. Across the street from Consul Leuven's house. You guys head in. Are all you going in?
I'll hang outside.
I'll hang outside.
Okay. Fallen Gilvin hanging outside. Everybody else heads in.
Yes.
You see the shop owner Olo that you saw last time. Elven man. He has bright golden hair. He greets you with a big warm smile. He's of a middling height and build. Yes. Welcome to Scent Silks and Slippers. What can I do for you?
We need information.
Well, we sell perfumes and oils and silks, robes, sandals.
We need to speak to your boss.
I own this establishment.
Yes. We need to speak to your boss.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
We've spoken to, we have friends in the city.
Sure.
We know that you have another boss, someone who does deal in information.
Do you perhaps mean the Lumains? I do believe they collect taxes. No.
Can you give us an introduction?
You said you're looking for
Information.
information.
We may have some to trade.
Interesting.
Things seem a little empty around here.
What do you mean?
Why don't you say it in your gibberish?
Can I say, do you speak Thieves' Cant or is it just written?
You can speak these, can you?
Okay, then in Thieves' Cant, I say we need to speak to you.
What does that sound like?
You're not there.
You're outside. You don't know.
I just wanted to see you do it.
Morse code.
He flashes you a smile. Understood. Wait here. He walks into the back room, shuts the door behind him.
Damn, we don't have the bag of holding. A lot of expensive shit in here.
A few minutes go by.
That's why you're not to be trusted.
For a little bit.
He returns. He holds up two black hoods. Two of you may enter.
So,
Oh no.
Felv and... Good. Put these on.
Okay.
Do I just stand here?
You may wait inside or outside. I'll return shortly.
I some more purple robes.
Yeah, I just kind of look
Would
through
you
it.
like to?
I will just gander.
Well,
for-
some perfume, perhaps.
daggers.
Yeah.
Shadow Blade.
While he's gone, while he's gone, I will pocket some perfume.
He got under your skin just a little bit. He takes Olo and Fella by the hand, leads them into the back room. You guys are hooded up, so you don't see anything. But once you get back there, he releases you, and then each of you individually are, you feel like other people grab you around the arm.
We saw that time. We saw it that time.
Yes, yeah. And you are led in a handful of directions. You go up first, you go down a hallway, you go down. There's a trapdoor involved. You climb down a ladder. There's some situations, a couple different areas. Yeah, you're not really sure after all the different turns, like where exactly you are in relation to where you came from. You know you're in the same building, certainly. You are led to a set of chairs. They have you sit. They release you. You hear some footsteps. You hear a chair on the other side of the table pulled out, and then someone sit. Well, it scooches in a little bit on the floor. You may take your hoods off.
Hey, Jen.
You are sitting in a fairly small, fairly dimly lit room at a black stone table. Sitting across from you, there's a man.
Largely male.
Largely man.
Largely male. Big dick.
Saying it.
It was like the largest largely masculine man.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry about that.
He kind of licks his teeth for a minute. You see fangs. His eyes, they're very round in his head. They have kind of like a vertical slit pupil. Like he has shiny black hair, nostrils that are flat against his face.
So you remind me of that guy we killed that one time?
2 days ago.
No, earlier than that. The goblins. Wait, like the first time we were there was a goblin cave, and there was like the not elf, but elf looking guy we killed. Remember that guy?
Oh, with the weird ears.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Okay.
Not really. Different vibe. More snaky.
Oh, gotcha. Juicy.
Juicy. And then there are two other individuals in black robes with hoods up, standing like against the
Does he
wall
look
behind
human
them.
other than that?
Seems to.
Other than the round eyes and fangs and
The otherwise snaky bits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of nostrils
said
flat
eyes.
to his face.
Do the other people like? Can we see any face at all? Do they also look snaky?
They're hooded and
Can't really tell.
back against the wall. Yeah, a little too shadowed to make out detail.
Okay.
Sitting on the table, there's a pitcher. You each have a cup in front of you. He has one in front of him. He pours 3 glasses.
Ooh.
He starts to drink out of his. Sets it down.
I touch one.
What is it you seek?
We're looking for information. We want to be put in touch with the circle. We have a job. We were told you would want to talk to about it.
Interesting. You don't drink?
I don't drink something I did not pour myself.
He takes the cup, dumps it on the floor, pushes the pitcher to you.
Oh fuck, he got you.
I don't make deals with people who don't drink with me.
So I'll take a sip.
He takes another drink from his glass.
I'll take a little sip. Well, mostly closed mouth. Taste it with my tongue. Tastes like.
Tastes fine. Tastes like very, very nice wine.
I like my mustache.
It's the good stuff. You it's up to par with some of the things that you recall having tasted over the years, like traveling and kind of carousing and playing the type of thing that you might have tasted playing at a noble's party.
I have a
That's
water
pretty good.
skin, so I take that out and pour it in my cup and have that.
Oh,
He pours it on the floor, pushes the pitcher closer to you. Have some wine. Relax.
it's actually
some
pretty
wine.
You think too much.
And I set it down. And I take out a fork and I stir it a little.
What are you trying to do? You're just making it edible.
good. Eat the cup.
Try to purify
Each
it. I don't know what the
fucking
fork does. I just it's magical. I stir it.
Bite the bomb off like ice cream cone.
Hilarious. Sure, he watches you stir your wine with a fork. Strange.
You have to forgive him. He is very peculiar at times. He means
Sorry. Have you had a drink?
Yes, that's small stuff.
You're looking to get in touch with the Circle of Blood.
correct.
You want to know where they are, or you want to speak with them?
We need an introduction.
The Circle does not typically physically meet.
How do they usually meet? Through a proxy, I assume.
Messages, mostly.
You can get a
Drop
message,
locations. I can.
or you can tell us how to.
I can potentially tell you how to, or for the right trade, I could give you a physical location for one or all of the Circle's members. What do you offer in return?
What?
How much would it cost us for
Not become.
all of their locations?
Much. But perhaps if you are as thrifty and capable as you seem, one would be enough to get you the rest. You follow?
It's not a great sales team.
I assume you don't have that much to trade.
You assume. It does not mean we'll trade it. I take another sip of wine.
Which is it then? The location of one, a few, all?
Well, it all depends on the price. Of course, we'd want all. Who wouldn't want everything? I want everything.
We're
But-
selfish.
Yes. What sort of things do you accept for trade? Fun items, gold. You just take gold. Does it have to be blue? I don't
Gold
know.
always has value.
Well, just as a feeler.
Item perhaps. Information certainly.
You deal in information, so you know it's hard for us to tell you what we know before finding out
if I
if that.
know.
Yes, finding out if you know where we're at, that will be enough.
That is fair. You won't know if you don't try.
But then once we tell you, you'll know.
We're at an impasse, so how can we get past this? You deal with this regularly.
We don't see much information coming in from our informants if we do not pay them well for said information, or fairly, at least. If we already know your information, you will be told. If we do not, we will accept. This business does not get far without a small modicum of honesty in that regard.
Sure. I respect that, but we do not know the value that you might place on our information.
I guess we'll just have to try.
Just a surprise.
If it
What
is
is-
not enough,
what-
we will tell you.
What would the coin value? Say we have no information. Say you already know the information we have. What would the coin value be of the information we have?
For the locations of all,
Both.
I do not give you prices. I simply tell you your offer is enough.
In a fun
I was
magical
very
way.
frustrated right now.
It's okay. It is only mine. I'll take 100 gold and go like, make a nice 100 gold pile stack. I'm like, tell me about this. How much of an offer is this for all or one or a shoe? I don't
Nowhere
know.
close to any.
Okay,
It's the price of the wine.
making up.
You're
Another
getting
100.
closer, but you're still pretty far away. 300.
Yeah, I can do this all day.
I'm not
Well-
sure he's getting it.
Would 1,000 gold be enough for all of them?
No,
Are we close?
that might get you one.
How many are there?
You have not paid me for that.
I think it's
I was trying, yeah. Do you know the nature of Augusta Luna Main's death?
The nature of his death.
Yes.
I do.
How do I know you are telling the truth and not just frisking me?
We know the truth.
We know 100% the truth.
Spoken from his daughter.
Very interesting.
So what is your truth?
My information is my own. What is yours?
There must be some trust here, so give us your truth, and we will tell you our truth. And then you can decide the price on it.
Again, you give me your offer. I tell you if it's enough. If the information is not enough alone, you may compound on that offer. It will not be lost completely in the deal unless you back out.
You were where he was murdered?
We were not.
He was.
We also know the murderers.
Might I be correct in assuming the circle of blood?
Assuming it's not worth money to us.
I know. Yes.
Yes.
This is good information.
Yes. There's another fact. Is if we make a deal today, we can become very rich people.
You can verify our information as well. I'm sure your informants or someone in your employ has seen us enter the house of the Luna.
We have.
So you know we speak truth. The information is good.
It's possible.
Yeah,
Likely
that's at
even.
least what she believes or wants us to believe.
That I do believe. This morsel is something.
I don't understand.
It's powerful information. We also mean to find who hired them. And we could also give you that information. If we're successful.
Now this is a deal I can agree to. If that information does not come back to me, you will be hunted. Is this clear?
If we fail, we will be hunted.
If we succeed, we will probably
If you
be
fail
hunted.
and that information doesn't come back to me, you will be hunted twofold.
So the deal as stands is what?
The secret you have given me,
Yes.
the secret you are going to give me
That's finding out who.
for the location of two of these circle.
The location of two and how many there are.
If you wish us to, if you wish for the answer to the second question, we need to know the location of all of them within the city.
Too much. I will give you a number and the location.
Since we
of
can
two.
know of how many there are. For sure.
Sure.
Yes.
How about a location of the members and a location of the hideouts, how many there are, and where the hideouts are. We don't need all the names.
No.
I think you knowing who the killer is much more valuable now. You deal with the chess players of this empire. Yes, you sell to them and their underlings.
We deal mostly in this city.
We know you are in multiple cities. You are a bigger player than you're letting on.
Still no. I will give you a number of the circle of blood in Sargis. The location of two.
How much out of pocket would it be for the location of the hideouts? We will likely find out this information from them, but to verify that they are telling the truth.
The location of the hideout. Make an offer.
600 gold.
No.
Make Wolfbane come out all fun and swirly. mage hand it. Like, not close enough for him to like grab it, but just like, I think
It's a very pretty knife.
it's more than pretty.
So magical.
Yes. Appraised at 1,000 gold.
I cannot verify its capabilities.
You must have someone that appraises within your group. You trade in items.
He gives a finger to one of the guys on the back wall.
It's just like,
The hooded figure comes close. Now that they're closer, you can see they look human. They have their like arms together, you know, in the sleeves, kind of like monk style. So you don't see like their hands or anything, but he motions to you and points to him. Give him the knife.
I float in front of him.
You float it over. He pulls his arms apart and grabs the knife, and the hand that grabs the knife is a snake head.
The head of the snake?
The head of a snake.
Damn.
It's like a snake coming out of the road. And he kind of slithers it back.
He's not as
And he goes and exits the room.
It's snake hands. What's he gonna do? He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's thinking to a guy does.
Oh. You was the guy.
No.
No.
Got it. And we wait.
Do you have anything else to offer in the meantime?
Oh, I don't want to show my hand too soon.
Then we wait. He takes another drink of his wine and leans back.
Me too. Yeah. It's pretty good. What is this wine? It's pretty good.
You have to pay for the information.
Flick him a gold piece. What's the name of the wine?
It's a Sartreesian red.
It's easy enough to remember.
About 10 minutes go by. A hooded figure re-enters the room. Little snake hand slithers out and sets the knife on the table.
A snake?
Yeah. Looks
Like a
like
thin snake or like a big snake?
no, like
Like an
snake.
anaconda?
Yeah.
Maybe a little garden snake.
Yeah.
Grab the whole
Sets the knife on the blackstone table in front of you and kind of hisses as it goes back. He returns to the sleeves and he walks back to his place at the back of the room. After briefly whispering in the gentleman's ear who you're speaking with. This for the location of the hideout? No.
Okay.
this and 600 gold.
I unput it away.
In effect, the location of the hideout gives you the location of all.
If they are all home. We do not know that.
No.
I might have vacation days.
In effect, the location of one or two of them, if they are home, gives us the location of the hideout.
It is not me giving you the location of the hideout, though.
If they are home, it is. If they're in the hideout.
They are not.
Okay. Third. We are willing to do business. I know you want an offer. Put us in the ballpark.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what we have bargained so far is better than nothing. And maybe we can acquire something to get more location information if we need it. At a later date. If we can't manage from these two. And the number of how many there are total. Wouldn't it be the shits if there are only two? And he's just really good at negotiating.
Yeah, I thought, didn't we deal for the number?
We did. Yeah, that's
He
part of
didn't
the deal.
really
Yes,
give
I
it
have
anything.
an hour yet.
Is this original deal agreeable?
I feel like the information we have given and are giving should be more than two names.
2 names with locations and the number of deal. Not information easily acquired any other way.
Sure. How about we pick the two?
It's kind of hard to do without knowing.
This is impossible
Why?
because you do not know who you're picking.
So with
All right, hold up all the fingers of how many there are, and I will point to them. I jest.
We choose the second in command, and one of your choice.
That's a better way than mine.
This is agreeable.
You tell us which means which.
No.
Deal.
Deal.
Another.
He pulls out 2 vials of like kind of cloudy, clear liquid and pushes them towards you.
Yep, I drank it.
We'll make it taste better with prestige first.
Sure.
We weren't leaving this room alive if we didn't make a deal.
No, you weren't.
The number?
By the way,
Get your pen out.
What?
give us some. No, give us some.
Get your pen out.
In surgeries, there are 7 individuals in the circle of death. No, I lied. Hold on a second.
32.
There are 6. No. Yes.
Are there 6?
There are 6.
3. They're all dying. Someone's killing us as we speak.
There are 6 members of the circle in surgeries.
That's not so bad.
In the name of the second in command.
There's 6 of us.
The names
He's right.
of the 2 that you have acquired in this deal are Volmir and Peya.
Paya?
Peya.
How do you spell it? I'm asking after everything.
Peya.
Peya. In Balmir.
Yes.
And their locations.
One will almost certainly be this night hunting in the slums.
Which one?
You will see. You did not pay me for this information.
A description.
Of the one in the slums.
Or either. Either.
One is female, the other is male. Enjoy. The second location is here. Soon. We have a scheduled appointment. However, there will be no conversation or bloodshed in my establishment. You may follow them from here and do as you wish somewhere else. Understood. I will take that as a yes, or you will die. Our deal is complete.
The wine was poisoned.
It was.
The poison was wine.
You said we needed to start with honesty, which you didn't.
I said that I don't make deals with people who don't drink with me.
You did say that.
I drank of the same wine.
Will you inform the one you have an appointment with?
That you have purchased information about him? He has not purchased that information from me.
Think about what you stand to gain with us. We're just smart business decision.
Unless he is. You stand up.
I put my hood on.
Hilarious.
Let's go.
Fucking out.
Unless he is omnipotent enough to know that someone is looking for him. I do not see him trying to purchase this information from me. We are finished?
Unless you have more wine. That's actually wine.
If anyone does try to purchase this information from you, at least offer us a chance to pay you to not give it to you.
Counter up.
How tight is this
I should
fit?
have done that, yeah. On the episode, but
Hold on, please.
Okay.
As Felv puts his hood on as
Wait.
well.
Just I'm stupid. Hold on.
Mage hand flipper.
No, I'm gonna go to put it on, then try to sleight of hand shenanigans. I'm trying to do a disguise self and hide the hood in my hat with a hood over my face with disguise self so I can see through it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We about to die.
We about to
Well,
Ooh. That's a complex one. Roll sleight of hand.
I'm proficient. So.
and then lie about it.
Yeah. Oh, please can't lie about
Natural
it.
20. I drank that. It's a natural one. I have a hood on. I don't even know you're doing it.
So as you go,
I don't even see what you're doing.
Don't you?
so as you go to try to slide the hood under your hat and let the mask fall down, the mask just falls off and hits the table. You get the hood halfway under your hat.
Let's take my hat off and put it in the bag. Grab that and put it in my thing. I'm like, okay, let's go.
You just hear.
I don't know what happened.
I promise that never happens.
You are each grabbed by the arms, led back through a strange course of directions, and returned to the front room of Silks and Slippers, where your hoods are removed. And you are, again, greeted by the elvish gentleman.
Thank you.
Of course. Any other purchases you'd like to make while you're here?
I look at Regina.
I'm not there.
I thought you were still in some Silks and Slippers. Did you leave? I thought you were pocketing perfume.
I did pocket perfume. I left since then. I parked it and walked out. Thank you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good day.
Mm,
As soon as we get out, we relay this information to everybody.
yeah. I'm grumpy now.
Oh shit.
They fucked up my thing.
We're looking for a
Oh,
volunteer or
shit.
Pataga. One should be here soon, so we should scatter.
Scatter and
Yes. I don't
Right.
know. We did not buy the information of which entrance they would take, or we just know that they're meeting with the MDIs soon.
So-
So we don't know that this is the only entrance or
we need to surround
the building. It might not even be through this building, so we will hope we're lucky.
Are there multiple entrances, or how big is this building? Is it?
Not very large.
But also, this might not be the only building that's an entrance to where the MDIs are. We don't know that the person's coming from this building. One is female, one is male. My guess is Volmir is male and Taya is female.
We don't know which one. Which
Uh,
one
We
is
have a
coming tonight?
description.
And then you said
That
this,
is the only description we have.
the second one's gonna be hunting in the slum.
Yes,
Tonight? Did he say?
tonight.
No, that sounds a little strange.
But did he tell you when the appointment was?
Right now.
Right after,
Right now.
yeah.
Okay, well, obviously we did this one first, and then
Yes.
if we can't find this one, do the second.
Do any of us still have manacles? I know we've come across a few. I don't know if you still have one.
I know I don't have shit like that.
We at least have rope. Yes.
Perception checks while you guys are out there chatting.
21.
Natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
Two.
Five.
I'm not paying attention at all.
Oh, yeah, I rolled a 4, so it's probably yes.
But
So Gilvin, uncharacteristically aware of your surroundings right now, and
Hasn't not been drinking this morning. Or at least not much.
Are you sober?
I've sobered up since the fight.
and Regina, who, given your origins, you have kind of an eye for the strange and out of place. As you guys are chatting and discussing what to do, you do notice a elven gentleman walking into Silks and Slippers. He has pretty mottled dark colors, like dark greens and blues and blacks and things, a mix of them that he's wearing. He's got a cloak on, and he seems to have a number of kind of loose, dangly, flowy bits that don't really
In the clothing?
In the clothing,
Okay.
yeah.
Pieces of flesh.
Right. Sort of just like it's like a shitload of tassels almost, kind of just hanging off at various locations on his outfit. Kind of gives his form like an almost fluid, weird appearance.
What does his hair
as he
look
walks.
like?
Hair?
Hair.
Hood up.
Hood up. Okay, so he's got a hood up. Did we see like skin, arms? Like,
You saw face,
okay.
hands.
Did you point this out to us?
I am gonna nudge you guys. And then nod towards the guy real quick so everybody else can see.
You see him enter the establishment.
I enter,
You walk in. Okay.
start to cruise.
Regina stays outside because she cannot go back into that store right now.
With her stolen perfume.
I also
You just see him having a few like words with the shopkeeper, who looks at you.
the shopkeeper looks at me. And it's not. Continue to look, pick up stuff.
And as you nod at him, he's like,
He visibly does that to me.
like, oh, what the fuck are you doing in here, face?
I thought I might need.
help you
I'm
with, sir?
here
Yes,
to
I
buy
thought I
some
might need a
snippets.
new wardrobe. I'm going to a party tonight.
Interesting.
What's
This is
the
a
other
very.
gentleman doing? Is he just hanging out?
He's waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a very special member of our clientele. We'd like to give him personal attention. If you could please step outside for a moment, I'll come get you very soon.
I start heading towards the door.
You leave. There are like, it's like a shade in like the door or whatever, and as you close, you hear it like, and it shuts.
I say this is probably our mark.
Word.
Yeah.
If he doesn't exit the same way, we're in trouble. But hopefully he does.
Right.
We
Or
should send someone to,
if he disguises himself, do you think?
well, the next person out. It's only him and the shop owner in.
True.
So if the next person out is not the shop owner, then we take them. But should we send someone for manacles or something? Do we have any way of taking this person on the street? I don't want to try to follow them in back alleys and lose them. They were probably outsmart us, like the vampire did.
I have no particular use for that. Or
Can anyone magically
Hold the
hold
person.
the person in place?
no, not really.
Perhaps,
I can hold the person in place without magic.
how far would one of the
That's all.
general stores be away from here?
Yeah, we're pretty close to shops, right? Because we're in like a rich part of the neighborhood, or no? We don't, or just like a blacksmithy or somewhere we got like.
We're pretty far from all that.
What about the, what was that one place we're in? Not herbs, but the Enchanted, I'm sure.
And no, you're pretty far from most.
How far are we from the locksmith?
A ways.
So
We have the milk of the poppy.
I,
If we could have
That's
you
not
hold him. Yes, but we don't want to drag somebody with tied and hogtied through the city streets. We'll be
You
stopped.
can make handcuffs out of rope.
Yes. if
But
that's
does
what
anybody
becomes
have rope?
violent.
Yeah,
We all.
yeah,
Oh,
I
you
have
have
50
rope.
feet or some shit.
Yeah.
But if he was knocked out, we could maybe transport him. How far are we from our end?
A little ways. I mean, like,
10 minutes? Like-
yeah.
Okay. We could send someone for the cart to get the horses in the cart and toss them in the cart. The
Is
meeting
that
might be 10
enclosed
minutes,
cart
20
we have?
minutes. Oh yeah, what does our cart
has
look like?
inside?
Does it have like
I didn't
little
think so.
walls? Like-
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
open
doesn't
now,
have
you
a
don't
tarp
to cover
over it.
it.
It's not
Yeah,
a
yeah,
wagon.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not a wagon.
Well, I
Oregon
have
Trail shit.
cloaks. I have
Yeah.
plenty of cloaks. We can cover him up once he's in the cart.
Yeah.
right, and should we be putting on the robes and stuff that you purchased, the dark robes? So nobody sees us specifically
It's not a bad idea.
capturing.
It's not a bad idea.
I'll
Let's maybe
go get the horses.
yeah, okay. You run to get the horses in the cart. I'll give you a
I
rope.
don't run.
Well,
I'll take one of the robes out of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'll go with them and get the horses.
okay.
So Regina,
We will Maybe spread out, hit all four walls
I think
of
so.
the establishment. Keep an eye
None
on
of
it.
you are, well, you're ranged. Maybe you should go up top.
Yeah, rooftops, bro.
Rooftops, bro.
I don't plan on shooting him in the daylight. I just want to follow him and try to take him out somewhere.
We should try and find a blow dart.
Where? I'm out. We're out.
Still, but you wouldn't lose them if you're on rooftop.
Alright, so they walk. We don't know how far the streets are apart. Like it could be 30.
But do you still have,
If he turns this way and I'm on the roof over here, I can't get up there.
you both still have rope, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll make sure the only people with
Yeah,
rope
we have
in
rope,
this leave.
and you and me have Milko Poppy.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
can force it down its gullet.
As far as like the rooftop thing, this is not a particularly dense city.
Oh,
So
right.
he wouldn't probably have a lot of like movement if
Okay.
he ended up on
Are
this.
there lots of alleyways across the street from said building that we were?
No, across the street from said building is the plateau. Where the Lunamain Manor is.
Okay.
Oh,
And the Lunamain Manor is
Because we're
the.
in the rich part of
Yeah.
the
Word.
and there, as far as I remember from the last time, there was like no foliage
Right
or
there.
anything like that, right?
Like we're here.
The upper side of it. Well,
Oh, here.
yeah,
Yeah.
on that line.
That's why I like it.
Laser.
Alright, so let's all hit the side of
Down
this
to the
building. Oh, that's right, you're gone. Let's all
Don't
hit
talk.
the side of this building.
Well, I'm not.
What is our call out if we let's see? You
They're
guys are not there. And also that's
So funny we should be.
That's
we just yell fish tacos for sale. Hear that? We're going
Are you
with
kidding me?
the fish tacos.
What if I
There really are fish tacos for sale. I don't. We just get some fish tacos.
name
You could
Perhaps fish
prestidigitation
tacos
some
or-
taco smell.
perhaps I from my hiding place could just stumble out into the street and then fall down, or
You could, but how would if we're all covering
Actually-
different sides of the building? How would we see it?
How about we look around the different sides of the building and see if there's doors?
Sure.
And if there are no doors,
Maybe one
then
of us should do that.
I
One of
You're
us.
the
Someone
guy.
who can.
One of
yeah.
us.
Who
I will
can
stay here.
check to see if there's hidden doors and stuff.
Hidden
Alright.
doors and stuff?
Yeah.
Where you wanna like get up close and like feel around
Well,
the building?
How out there am I?
Investigation
It's a
should
bit-
not be
you're
Not
there.
the front. Not the front.
Oh,
Like the
it's
sides
pretty
and the
out
back.
I mean,
Are they close buildings together? Or are they real spread out?
again, yeah, it's not super dense here, and you are kind of in the rich part of town.
You're
So
gonna
there's
look
not a lot
super
of-
weird.
So I don't know if I can do that and not seeing it and not be
Oh yeah,
stopped.
secret doors. Look for regular doors.
have we seen like guards around?
Yeah, some.
Like
Like
real
still on the
close or
streets.
not really?
Eating donuts.
What
Yeah,
what
like walking
if
down the road.
the
There-
code word
Especially
is
with the manor right there, there are pretty regular patrols here.
What's up?
perhaps the code word is "It's a great night for drinks tonight," and then that's something anybody
Really?
could say.
Code phrase.
Something anybody can say.
As you guys are discussing,
The door.
the figure exits the building.
Ah, panic.
Well, how long has it been?
Like 5-10 minutes maybe.
Okay, so they're probably not even to the cart. If we had to guess.
Maybe if they would have ran.
No.
Alright.
Cardio
We should follow
Run.
Yes.
at a distance.
Yes.
All right, we start
And-
following in
wait,
a
wait,
distance.
wait. Yeah, we start following the distance. Is there a street down this way,
All
down
four
this
of us
way,
are
or is it
following
like we're up against the
Yeah,
water
no.
over here?
The water
I couldn't
yeah.
really see up
Yeah.
there.
Y'all are 36 right now.
Okay, we're at number 36. Number
Okay.
1 is the manor.
Number 1 is the manor on the
Yes.
plateau up here.
Okay,
So 36 and Silk and Slippers.
and he just exited this way or this way?
Bro, you're pointing. I don't know. He's walking down the road.
Oh,
Yeah. He's walking.
I want to know. I want to know if I can send people to the streets next to us.
No.
If there's left and
Okay,
right.
so he's walking like along the plateau.
The map went away.
I know.
Right.
He took it away on purpose.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's walking around. He's got the plateau on his right.
I don't know what that means.
The plateau where the manor is on his
Okay.
right side as he's walking away.
I would.
Okay, but he's not going up it.
I guess without being able to see anything, I want to make sure that we're flanking him on either road to the left or the right.
So there currently is no road to the right because the plateau is on the right.
Okay.
To the left is like they're not really roads.
Okay, so there's nowhere for him to go besides forward.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so let me-
Current.
And is there?
I mean, there are some like
as soon as there
streets that will go
as
off
soon as
or
there
whatever,
are
but-
streets to the right and the left, I want to have us go to the right and the left and be on those sides. So if he ducks down an alley, he can't get away from one of us.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Sure.
Without being able to look at a map.
Sure.
And is the street kind of busy, or like we like the
Yeah.
only ones on it?
Is it
No, yeah, busy. It's
We're all
pretty busy. Yeah, a lot of people
like
are.
we're body pressed and or is it like
Not like body press, but it's pretty
it's not
busy.
New York.
But not like we wouldn't stick out as a sore thumb
There's a
if
good
we were
amount.
clearly following.
No, I mean, if you're smart about it, no.
Okay.
Good amount of traffic.
Sneakily
I'm
following.
going to let them hang back a little. I'm going to ask them to, if they see him turn, to try to head down different alleys to head towards that direction.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to get a little, not close to him, maybe 20 feet back,
Okay.
a little bit closer, and be
Okay.
within
So-
a crowd.
Let's have everyone roll stealth to blend.
I'd like to do mostly not any of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick people walking towards me like my height, and like wait till I pass them, and then like just
Become them.
disguise self as them, and just keep walking.
Nice.
Like, are you doing that every so often, or are you just picking a person?
Like every so often, yeah. But I mean, it's gonna be like a couple minutes between each one, probably.
Nice.
So you can roll at advantage.
Well, I passed out the clothes and everything too.
Same thing. That's
For
fine.
my people.
So I'm just
Don't
walking
use that
down the
dice.
street.
Did you put your
This is
cloak
usually
on?
do.
No.
14.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
I mean, that would make sense.
I took my cloak off.
What is the
Threw it behind.
14.
That we need it later.
I didn't do that.
What'd you roll?
15.
15. Okay.
Gilvin is putting on his clothes.
It's not quite enough.
Oh no, did everyone roll pretty terrible?
I rolled a 15, but I'm the one that's up close. You guys are back.
How far back are we from
It's up
this
to
guy?
you.
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
Mm.
I told you guys to hang back, and I was going to go closer, but I don't know how close you guys were.
So you're following him at a distance.
Yeah.
For a good bit, he's like sticking to the main road. There do start to be like occasional like turnoffs into like smaller side streets and alleyways and stuff.
So can we start doing what he told us to do? Go to one of those side streets to sort of flank him.
Is that
I
what
do
you would
that.
like to
I
do?
do that.
I'd do that too.
Sure. So as you kind of hit, like a smaller intersection or whatever, you kind of dip off, and as you go off to the side, what you kind of find is that it's more like clusters of buildings, like off of the main streets with like small streets and alleyways and stuff like that.
So there's like
with
blocks,
throughout the clusters.
and
Yeah,
there's like alleyways in between the buildings, but
right.
and there's main thoroughfares.
Mhm.
Blocks.
Yeah, so you're not really finding it seemed like what you had in mind is more of kind of how like cities have an almost grid pattern in the streets a lot of times. Like if you duck down one, then he would come out on another or whatever, but there's not a lot of that. Like if
I
you
just
duck
mean
on
from looking from the
and-
map, like just them sticking to the main thoroughfares. So if he ducks down one and skirts through and goes to another main thoroughfare, that they can potentially have the option of spotting him.
Sure. Okay. So you guys, well, what are you doing?
Yeah, it depends on what you guys are doing.
Okay. So you said he went down a street and we went down the one pair.
No, he's still walking straight.
Oh, he's still walking straight.
Yeah,
But
just
there's now
potential
things.
places to go.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep walking, like staying at a distance behind John, still on the main street where both of them are.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So I
attempt to
will leave
keep.
you alone.
I'm gonna attempt to
Need
keep
backup.
going to the next main thoroughfare. I see it.
So you're going like through over to another main road.
Hmm.
Okay.
And then trying to walk as parallel as I know.
Once you get over there, you don't see him.
But I'll
Take a
just
stroll.
start heading back. Is there a street like if I walk up and then go back down this way and then
I mean, you have to like weave through alleys and stuff. Try to get back to the other main road.
I'm staying pretty close to Olo, by the way, just like on the other side of the street.
Sure.
Not
Yeah.
trying to be sneaky, just like
Go
stealing
ahead.
identities.
Go
as I
roll
go.
D20 for me.
I'm gonna get lost. Wait,
Is it cocked or not?
what's your opinion before I continue?
That's a 3.
Okay.
Plus what?
I mean, it is.
Perception or-
It's like
Plus that. This is just kind of a general luck check.
Direction.
So you make your way back to the road where you guys are all following him on after
Almost
like
everybody.
going up to your main, a different main thoroughfare. You get back to the one that you started on. Roll perception check.
It's like a
With that
concert.
one.
You went to go piss and you came back and you don't remember where anyone's at.
Exactly like that.
there you go.
There I go.
Oh, never mind. No, it had a gleam, so it looked like a fucking natural
It's a
20.
two.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, natural 20.
I
Okay.
lost everybody.
You don't see anyone.
You were lost.
Too short.
You know the direction they were heading. but you
I
don't see
keep I keep going that
Yeah.
direction and trying to
anyone. Trying to hustle a little
Yeah.
bit.
hustle a little bit because I believe I haven't caught up to them. You know, so I must have.
A little waddle.
Yeah, I am a little faster waddling now.
So as you guys are following, he does eventually skirt off into an alleyway.
So
I tried to follow. You're across the
I'm
street,
pretty
right?
close to you, right?
We're both together.
I would have noticed because I'm staring at this guy. I'm gonna wander over towards him as like some small child, like
Invisible.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're visible.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk to the alleyway that they went down. As soon as I
But not down.
am invisible, I'm gonna go towards them.
Okay. So you follow him. He goes down to the end of that alley.
No, he made me invisible
Just
as
him.
he was a small child.
Are you guys following as well?
I want.
Yeah, I'm still a random person. I'm still following.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Down the alley.
I just wanted to go down the alley.
Keeping how much distance?
I want
Far
to
enough
keep.
to see.
I want to keep 60 feet.
Okay.
Range of
whole
my steps.
alley.
Yeah, right. Yes. The alley might not even be. Well, yeah. Depends. So he goes down to the end of that alley, and he hangs a right into another.
I continue to follow.
Continue to follow. You get there.
Actually,
So make a move.
yeah.
Or he
Oh.
disappears.
You do have
You're
the
invisible. I
poppy
can't see
too.
him.
Yeah, I'm invisible. Just stay a fuck.
Dip your arrow and go to the poppy and
I don't even know if that works. Do I see the guy? Did he see the guy at all?
I mean, you saw him turn.
Turn into the alley.
He's around the corner from all you know.
What's your subclass?
That's awesome. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna attempt to run up behind him and shove him with my vial. I have one vial. She has the other three, and shove him in his mouth.
Okay, so you saw him turn around the corner. You pick
Not
up your
run,
pace.
But yeah, stealthily.
Because you want to try and catch up to him. You turn the corner, and you see him step into what looks to be like a warehouse or something and shut the door.
Okay. I wait for them to get up to me since I know they're both coming up. Right?
Yeah, we don't know where you are.
I know you don't know where I am, but I know I'll see you guys when you guys walk towards this way. You guys don't know what he done there, so you're gonna keep walking this way.
I'll peek down.
He's in the building. Circle around and make sure he doesn't get out. We need to get him in here, so enter whatever we can.
Is the building like what's the wall where I was at? Like, can I go around that building, or is it like up the street a little bit?
Is the building touching other buildings, or is it separate, the warehouse?
Touching the building. I mean, like, there's a gap or whatever, but
A gap we could walk through.
small.
I grabbed
Drive.
the building.
Circle around as well. Try to get in any entrance you can. We need to corner him in here. Kelvin.
Nowhere to be found.
But I am
Alright.
while I'm walking, trying to listen for commotion. I've slowed down my pace after I've gone like 40 feet or so.
I check
Okay.
my entrance for traps.
The entrance that he walked in, you're checking for traps?
Yeah.
And you guys are walking around the building looking for other ways in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fuck this door.
Roll
It's a warehouse. There's
investigation.
just warehouse noises over there.
It's okay.
11.
Okay. You do not find any tracks on the door.
It's locked.
It doesn't appear to be.
I open
The door
It's
opens.
it. I peer in. I have dark vision. Do I see?
It's pretty dimly lit. You do notice, like, looking around, it's a pretty, like, wide open warehouse. There are like stacks and piles of crates and boxes and barrels and
Is
things.
it one story or multiple?
It's like one big open warehouse.
Okay.
Pretty high ceilings.
Okay.
Like I said, like piles of crates and boxes and shit. The only light that you're getting is from a couple of like pretty small windows that are like high up on the walls, kind of scattered about. And as you guys are walking around looking for other entrances, you see those windows from the outside.
But no other
Most of
doors.
them are a little too high to be accessible. There's one that climbing up on like a stack of boxes on the outside of the building, you think that you could probably reach.
Throw.
Maybe change yourself up there.
Something.
I'm gonna listen to see if I can hear any movement.
Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You listen. You don't hear any movement.
A natural 20. Wow.
You don't hear any
It's
movement.
not moving.
Yeah.
He's hiding. I'm going to. That'll last us this shit. I'll take a break. I have a hammer. I'm gonna just toss it somewhere.
Chuck it in the room.
Yeah, and then immediately listen to see if I hear any movement.
All right. You take your hammer out of your bag, chuck it. It like hits, some of the crates. You listen. You hear like the kind of brief echo of the hammer, and you hear like a real quick like scurrying, scratching. You like look kind of where you threw the hammer from that direction. You see like a couple rats scurry up.
But I don't hear anything else from him or see anything else from him. Jesus Christ. All right, I want to investigate the room and see if I can find any other.
Are you stepping inside?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was already inside.
No, as far as I knew, you were just peering in from the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. No, I meant to be inside and have shut the door already. Like I meant to, as soon as the door opened, to go in and try to, so they're not letting other light in or anything like that.
Okay. So you're just looking around the room?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So have I discovered there's no other doors yet? I know you said the windows, but
Yeah, just the windows.
okay. Can I look in the street? Look for Gilvin?
Do you want to go like back to what?
Like the front of the
Oh, there's no other doors?
like at the front of this building, like looking down
The front of
either-
this building is like in an alley.
well then out the alley or onto the main street.
Was there any other doors that we found?
Yep.
Just a couple windows you saw.
I want to go to the door then.
Door?
But I'm not going to go in.
Standing outside the door. Okay. Although as you step inside and begin to look around,
Hey, at least you're invisible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I have advantage on still checks. Was my hammer invisible?
Was.
you were invisible.
Yeah, he made me invisible a while ago.
Don't say that. Like 2 minutes.
Like 2 minutes and 10 seconds exactly.
Yeah.
Mere seconds ago.
Yes, always say mere seconds.
While invisible, you take.
Just like video games.
Oh my
hours
God, I'm
go so
dead.
much quicker in this
So much
game.
What's your AC?
What the fuck? 14.
Oh.
Jesus.
I thought it was higher than that.
No.
Okay. Bummer, dude.
What did you do?
I know. I walked in and threw a hand.
Oh, I meant to him, like, personally.
All right.
Triggered.
And your wife off the face. Jesus Christ. So many
You're
dice.
dead.
No, we're not supposed to roll die.
Plus splinter damage.
He's like, I'm just gonna dig it fucking deeper.
I'm already dead.
Exploding bomb. Whole building.
Are you made of organic material? So you're not anymore.
You're level 5 now, right?
Not anymore. I'm dead.
How many hit points do you have?
Jesus Christ, I have 38.
Oh my god. It's never
That's good. So you walk in. You start to look around and you're looking behind some boxes and shit. Hit once with an arrow. Another one goes wide, hits the floor next to you, and then a third right in the chest. You take 25 points of damage.
How did they
Roll
know where
initiative.
he was?
Sorry, I built that guy. You sure run?
Would alert help
Yeah,
him?
they rolled a disadvantage, right?
He did.
Okay. He didn't.
That's
That's why only 2 hit. The first one was a natural 20, so be thankful for that disadvantage. That's what, when you when you said something about the invisibility, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, that was right after the 20 hit.
Alright, you said everyone roll for
So it
initiative or
says-
just me?
You and Jiraiya, you're the only ones nearby.
Did I hear that happen? Did he make any noises after getting shot with arrows?
So you go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Did you?
Would you turn
Yeah.
invisible too?
Ow! Would I try
Being
to
hit?
visible?
When he gets hit, I think, right?
Is it-
Or
I
is
don't
it?
know.
Is
I
he
know
have
it's
to-
when
no,
I
I think
attack.
it's when you do something.
Yeah.
I can look.
I don't know.
Yeah, look it up for me real quick.
Do the arrows hit him? Turn invisible.
Yeah, I guess.
But the blood splattered on the ground. It's not.
Yeah.
The spell ends for the target that casts
Yeah.
attacks or casts spell. No, you're
Yep,
still
so
you're
damage
still
does nothing.
invisible.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you are invisible then
Which is
until you
Sweet.
attack or cast a spell.
Do I see where the arrows came from? Based on how they're protruding from my body?
Do you have potions?
Do I have potions? I do.
You should probably take potions. Or roll out
How
the door.
much damage did you take again?
25 hit points.
Out of this 38.
Well, you got a backup character, do you?
I don't have a backup.
Oh shit!
Better start thinking about
Better
it. Fuck. I got you, bro.
Initiative, I got 19. By the way,
Okay, good to know.
oh, that's gonna help too much.
And we're not gonna know where you guys are at.
Nope.
When we get back to the cart, so
You don't even know where we're at.
yeah. So
You're just gonna be outside since the silks and slippers like
Just-
what do you think?
So you had 19. What did you
in the
have?
shade, taking a nap.
Initiative?
12.
12. Okay.
Pick up some tacos.
We're gonna have the most relaxing afternoon. These guys are gonna die.
Yeah.
The only surviving members.
There's no way we can contact you guys.
The new group is
Gilvin
us two and
just
Gilvin.
We just
wandering
Once we
down
find
the
Gilvin,
road.
we
yeah.
walked into the entire layer of the circle of blood without knowing it.
It was their
There's 6 of them in here. We're fucked.
I mean, didn't he say something about when we find one, we'll find the rest?
No, if you find one, you can get.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we can
can torture
interrogate.
them and
Yeah.
interrogate them and find it, but we may have just stumbled upon it by accident with half of our party.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I like it because I'm sick.
Um,
A cart.
so you're going to look for Gilvin. We'll say you make it out to the thoroughfare by that point. Roll a perception check.
It's not that great. Like 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're short.
Oof. Yeah.
Tall
you
people
don't-
everywhere.
Yeah, we'll have tall people out there.
you don't see him. Gilvin, I'll give you 1 too, though. Perception
right
check.
now.
See, you see Fel looking for you.
But Feld doesn't look like Feld.
Just strolling.
Good point.
Oh shit!
I'm a master.
Put that right back there.
That's a bummer. All right.
Oh, but I was listening for a commotion. But I
You wouldn't hear shit. Oh, at least not this over like people talking in the.
No, yeah, I mean, not a couple alleyways down from the main road, you're not going to hear a couple arrows.
In a warehouse.
got
Right.
ruined in ears.
Yeah, what do you hear with your
All right.
ears?
Jiraiya,
Oh, this is bad.
What's that?
what do you want to do? Roll a perception check for me, because you're right outside the door.
Yes, I.
It's a low DC. What is
6.
I'm training mine.
Man, 3s and 4s.
You know what?
Yeah, me too.
I'll give you, because he just took 25 damage in 1 turn.
Probably said ouch.
You hear. Oh!
I made at least that much more.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, it's 2 arrows. Dude. All right. I enter the door.
You walk inside.
Do I see blood on the floor?
You step on Olo.
Oh shit.
He's got a warehouse prepared.
Fuck. We're about to fight.
So this
All
was
the
the
old
the
characters.
things by the door.
Just us.
This is the door.
Mm-hmm.
How far am I before I get shot?
So you're like over there where those barrels are, like one diagonal from you,
Oh, these barrels.
and then you can throw Jiraiya up on the like right inside the door.
Where's your mini?
It's
Oh,
in
right
front of
behind the
his
bottle.
beard. His little bat.
Just like my cousin.
Lump back. Sorry, in advance.
Where's Velvet in the main room over here?
Somewhere fucking far away.
I don't
Or no, we would have entered here, so you would be over here.
Double G's.
air hockey.
Fuck this mini.
Thing I
The
thought it, like,
arrows you
they had to
took
change some shit or they moved some shit around.
came from up here.
From an elevated point.
On the those lines are a little rough.
Oh, is that old
Do you want lifty things or anything like
knight or
that?
whatever?
Huh? Lifty things?
Yeah.
I'll get around. You can,
Sure.
you can use it if you want.
Dude.
You seems the one that shot you. Jiraiya, as you walk in,
Roll perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
Natural 20.
That is kind of dope.
Damn.
Do I see him now?
Yeah, all right.
Do I see him now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you see him up on like a pile of crates, aiming like
Oh,
level
I thought that
for
was
another
to see
shot.
me. That's to see him.
That's to see him. Yeah,
You're invisible.
You see blood drop.
you see a lot of blood.
Yeah. Like
That's
pooling.
spreading pool of blood.
Oh, yeah, because I guess you're in the same spot. So could I cast something on him? Not that he's invisible. I don't
On
know.
him,
Yeah. Not so
I think
much.
most spells are like a creature you can see.
Yeah. But this isn't a spell.
Can I cast it? It's not a spell.
I can't.
Oh,
It doesn't say. That's
What-
why I gotta
what is
see
it?
him.
What are you
It's my
trying to
channel
cast?
divinity.
On him?
Yeah.
What is it? Read it to me.
It's the extend word as a reaction. Never mind. I didn't know it as a reaction.
You can just use it on your.
Can you just use a reaction
You
on
can
your
use
turn?
reaction anytime, but what do
Well,
you?
So I read the whole thing.
Okay. You present your whole symbol to add an AC bonus to the creature equal to the cleric wisdom modifier. If the attack then misses, the target of the spell is healed for
You have to do
1d8
that when
plus
you attack.
wisdom. That's what I thought. Reaction.
You walked in after
You were
he got
outside.
shot.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
So what do you?
So the next time I'm attacked, you could do it.
Right.
Yeah, I understand all that.
Okay,
I just,
What do
like
you
I
want
said,
to do
I
on your
didn't know it was as a reaction.
gotcha.
What do you want to do on your turn?
Give me a fucking second. Jesus Christ.
He's trying his hardest not to die. And then Tim's over here casual, like, well, I'm in it. Let me look some shit
I'm
up.
trying to protect you and heal you at the same time.
I appreciate it. I'm not
I'm
criticizing.
trying stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast hold person on that dude.
What's the save?
Wisdom.
Yeah. It's 14.
He rolled a 14,
Motherfucking cunt.
so he just barely saves. Nothing happens. I assume when I say.
Nope.
Bonus action movement.
Can he perceive my blood?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he sees blood on the ground. Yeah, there's
I've used his my
a
ranges
good amount of
from
it pouring
earlier
off of you.
No, I don't got nothing else.
Olo.
As a bonus action, I'm going to take a potion.
Good idea.
I have a potion. 2 4s. I'm
That's-
alright.
Damn,
That's
plus
fucking
4. That's 12 back.
That is dope. Plus, wait, which
Or
one
no,
did you
plus
take?
2. So
The
that's
2.
10
Yeah,
back.
10.
10. Something's working out.
Oh,
I can't get to my health. Go away, search bar. Please go away. D&D Beyond.
There you gotta hit the
D&D
X.
Beyond.
Yeah.
I'm going to step up behind Jiraiya and put a hand on his shoulder so he knows where I'm at.
Oh shit.
So he can heal me. And then I'm going to fire an arrow at that guy.
Roll tap.
You're still invisible?
But you're still invisible.
I was until I just attacked him.
Well, do you get advantage from attacking from invisibility?
You
Sneak.
I mean, he's
Ish.
He's bleeding and hiding behind me.
It wasn't hidden from him, no.
Oh, because
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he shot you right away.
But then he moved.
Dude has like true sight.
He hit you where you were, and there's blood everywhere around you that we've
Then I
established.
moved to a new
He
location
knows-
and fired at him.
Bro,
And he was
rogue
like
got
invisible
stabbed.
while I did it.
But he doesn't know.
You remember your rogue days?
Oh man.
You would
What
ask
is
that
invisible?
You would ask that
same
same
question.
Oh, yeah.
And invisibility.
'Cause he wouldn't
invisibility is
see-
visibility. Yeah,
he would have heard movement, but wouldn't know he's gonna be like, oh, that's an arrow. Hey, look at that. Woo.
And the arrow just appears out of thin
just
air.
barely moved. It's from the same direction.
But he doesn't.
That's where his focus is that direction.
Well, then move.
I'm gonna say no advantage in this case. Sorry, man.
Alright, it's still my turn.
Yeah, movement.
I rolled a natural 1, by the way.
Damn.
That's rough, buddy.
Shot Dry in the back of the head.
Oh shit.
I'm going to move
Shut
again
the fuck up. How do you say that?
and still keep a hand on Dry while I move over.
Well, you're invisible now, so he can see you.
Well,
Yeah,
I have
sure.
partial cover behind the bear.
He's trying everything.
Ducks.
Fetal position behind the barrel. So that's 3 forwards to go.
Good deal.
There you go. You could just lay down.
I go prone. I could go prone.
Play
I
dead.
go prone.
You co-prone? Alright. That's enough.
Disadvantage of that.
Unranged, yeah. He runs. He's gonna have him run up and stab you. I guarantee it.
He's in bonus action, put Hunter's Mark on Jiraiya.
Oh.
And he's gonna roll. He's gonna take some shots at you.
It was for me.
It's a natural
Yeah.
1,
I built it.
So you knew.
I know exactly what.
and it's a 23 to hit on the second.
Who's he attacking?
Jiraiya.
Oh, what's in that one?
Everyone but you.
You, yeah.
That's right.
Oh, fuck. I could have uncanny dodged.
That's a reaction.
Little late now, bud.
What?
You gotta remember that.
Man.
Man.
What?
Oh, you're talking to him.
For his
Okay.
reaction.
I was like, I'm gonna use reaction.
We're
You're like, a
past
little late for that shit. I was like, what? Isn't this exactly when you're supposed to use a reaction?
Then, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use shield
Nice.
Which raises your AC to what?
by 5 to 24.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Then
That's
the
nasty.
second one misses as well.
Right.
How long does that last? Is that for the round?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Right? I didn't even know I had it. Then I just found it.
Just in time.
I could have used this.
Word. It's a first level.
Dude, that's awesome.
I know.
It's super awesome.
He's gonna.
You son of a bitch. You used your old mini.
It's your old.
It's like the only thing I have is kind of like that vibe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anybody with like a bow. Okay. Velv, make another perception check.
Okay. It's like totally unaware of all the bad things happening. 11.
11. You do see Bilbo.
Say, over here. Hey, you. Dwarf.
You walk over to Velv and you two start heading that way.
They went to a warehouse. This way. That's all I know.
That's all
We
you know.
walk slowly.
You do.
You don't.
We don't know what's
Yeah, you
happening.
don't know that there's. Yeah, but you know this. Some shit's about to go down in the warehouse, right?
He probably didn't figure on you guys walking.
True.
Walking
Well, I didn't
briskly, but
figure
not
us
like
leaving.
impending doom briskly. Just like, this way.
With our little
Is it
legs.
my turn? Oh. How tall are these boxes?
10 feet.
I'm gonna climb on the box. Oh, yeah. Is that like climbing speed? So it's 10 for 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I on all of the boxes if I'm on just some of these boxes?
You can.
Like,
you
is
can
those the
kinda
same
see,
height, kinda?
You can kind of see level
Alright.
for some of them.
Can I see that dude? Actually, I'm gonna move
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah, you're a tall motherfucker.
Yeah, you can definitely see them from there.
I'm gonna move 3, but that was 4. I think I'm gonna throw my javelin with the chain on it at him.
Nice.
I'm gonna be holding the chain with the other hand.
It's a 10-foot chain.
I thought it was
It's not gonna
20 foot.
quite make it there.
For real? I thought it was 20 foot.
You had talked about 20 feet And you talked about it being like too heavy. You figured you were just gonna stab someone
Was I
with
right
it up
here?
close and hang on to it from
Yeah.
there.
You're right.
Oh, that was for the bear, right?
Farther. I think I'm still just gonna throw a javelin at him anyway.
Okay.
Put the chain on it and be dangling from him. I can grab it later or something. I don't know.
All right, roll attack.
Ooh, 18 plus 20.
Oh,
I'm gonna divine smite him a little bit.
does it have to be a melee weapon attack? Does my
Smited on javelins before?
I just click on smite. I don't remember.
Oh, it does say melee attack. Alright. Will do.
You might like stab with a javelin before.
I don't know if it's like official.
Oh yeah, I did do that. That was the stab.
Yeah, he said it says melee attack.
So it hits anyway. Alright, so it's 16. Okay. And then with my bonus action, since I attacked, I can do a spell. Right?
Depending on the spell.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on John. Oh, dear. Mr. Odo.
Okay.
It's a 4 plus 3.
Nice, dude. Thank you.
That's my turn.
Alright. Olo.
Can I bonus action pour some milk to the poppy on my arrows?
Sure.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, so I pour it on some arrows. I get how many arrows do I get with milk to the poppy?
I mean, you're not like you're in a fight. Are you like dumping them, or what are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'm just dumping my one vial
Like
on it. As many arrows as I can hold.
Is that like a little?
Yeah, it's like a vial. Just dump it on the heads. Not
Alright,
cover it all
that's
the way.
if you're trying to do that, I'm gonna say that's an action.
That's an action. No,
Absolutely.
I do not do
Yeah.
that. I do not do
You're
that.
like
No,
trying to bunch up a bunch of arrows, open up this vial, dump it all over your arrows.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm also not going to do that then.
I would like a
Okay,
cigarette.
so I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
That was a 3 plus 7, so 10.
It would take me to whittle it. Plus 4.
6. And from half cover, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Roll attack.
20.
That'll hit.
Oh, did I get advantage on if exhausted?
Sure.
That was cocked. Okay. That doesn't matter, it's still 20. So I just get 1d6.
He didn't know you were there. Yeah, you still
advantage,
get, you still get sneak attack.
So that is 10, 14 plus, I believe, 3. Yes. So 17 damage.
Math.
We're trying to subtract it from.
Don't worry about it. Alright.
I will always try.
Your shot lands. Pretty good hit. He definitely takes it. He's hurting. And it's his turn. Boy, oh boy.
I'm also standing up.
I mean,
I'm behind a 5
Yeah,
tall,
like-
foot tall box. I'm only 5'10".
you said you're behind a 5 foot tall box.
You said they were 5 and 10 feet. You told me that.
I did not. Yeah, you have like
Check the
half
tapes.
cover of it.
Yes.
He's gonna
say 3.
take a shot at you, and a shot at Dariah.
How much does my AC go up?
Don't worry about it. Goes up by 2. It's not gonna matter. He rolled a 24.
Yikes. It's me or Dryad.
You. And then it's the order I set it in. And he rolls a 16 on Dariah. It's not gonna hit you, right? 13 damage. So
Can you uncanny dodge?
Yes, I'm going to uncanny dodge that shit.
it will have to 7. He gonna move. So,
Too bad
He's not in a
two
great
people
spot.
that have fire
Oh, right.
yeah, so
are not here to blow up this warehouse.
Yeah, fair enough.
okay.
I'll burn it to the
Fells
Fire.
and Gildan. Man, at a walking pace. Yeah, well, we'll say this turn is spent getting there.
To
So,
the
like,
door.
To the door.
to the door.
To the door enough that we're like, where is everybody? How weird. I wonder if we should go maybe next round.
Dry.
I guess climb down. Does that take 10 feet to climb down? Or no, can I just jump down?
Now you say you can just jump down on that.
And I'm gonna climb up there.
Okay.
and I guess. Yeah, I can stay. No, I'll go right up.
You have the high ground.
Anakin.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna use. That's only a disadvantage to spells if it's an attack spell, right? If you're up close.
If it's like a range distance spell, yeah. If it's ranged,
But only if it does damage, right?
if it has an attack roll.
I'm gonna cast Command. I'm just a motherfucker.
Okay. What's the save on that?
It's a 15 wisdom.
He saves.
Fucking cocksucker.
Rolled a 22.
Why is this motherfucker?
Honestly, not that way. He just rolled.
You got a +3? +2? Oh no, I wasn't
I'm
right.
sorry, he rolled a 21.
Jesus Christ.
Use a different dice, please.
Too late.
This is the one that was chosen.
Who chose that shit?
You seal your own
You
fate.
fucking piece
Yeah,
of shit.
that's why I ran away. I'm like, I'm not.
'Cause now I can't
I will
do
get the
shit.
I'll get
horses.
the
I'm,
horses.
I'm out of this.
I know what I did.
Like I'm not making a new character.
What you got, Dry?
Nothing. I have nothing.
Bonus action pass.
Bonus action?
Nope.
No? Alright. Olo.
I'm gonna dash to him, and then I want to try to force him up in the pocket.
Oh
You
no!
dash
didn't.
so fast, you just like.
Like I catch a bottle, like
Break his teeth with it.
This is where we're at now. This is
This is what we've
like
become.
grapple
bargaining
him and try to
stage.
put it.
if I do this, maybe.
Make an attack roll, but I'm gonna say his AC goes up. And this is like,
Can I use
The
the
Hail
authority
Mary
for an
unarmed.
attack?
there's no proficiency involved.
Can he?
Just straight
Can I use the
strength
strength
check.
check? It's just a straight roll.
Pretty
for
tough
me.
DC. Try to force a drink down a dude's gullet who doesn't want it and is armed and everything. I don't know.
I rolled an 8.
It's
No, so you uncork the milk of the poppy and you try and like, but he's like his mouth is shut, he's whacking your hand, you're just dumping it all over the place. That's the vial is gone.
As a free action.
As
While
a-
I was running, can I put away my bow? I just want to put away my bow and have my dagger.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I feel like if I was playing
As a free action, can yeah, sure. You can stow your bow and have your daggers out. Alright. It is his turn. Oh boy. He's not in like the greatest position right now. Yeah, he's gonna stow his bow, pull out a couple short swords, and he's gonna do some whacking. I'm gonna say yeah, get out of here.
It's a strategy.
He attacks the ball.
We're gonna say Olo.
Just
20 to hit.
20 hits.
You take 8 damage. Still standing?
Yeah.
It's gonna hit you again.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
The first one. So I have to 4. 13 to hit. Not gonna be enough, right?
Oh, misses.
And then he will offhand with his bonus action.
Where he gets 2 attacks and a third.
Yeah, and he's gonna miss with that as well. And then he's gonna stay put because he's not trying to incur 2 attacks of opportunity. So, Felf. And Gilbert, go ahead and roll initiative for me. Now that you guys are there.
Both of them.
Felf is already in the initiative order.
I'm doing really good. I'm picking all new die. Natural one.
You're like, what's going on? Why are we going in here?
So I went down this alley, right?
Alright, Felf.
I got lost again.
I'm going to open the door. If it's not already open. Push it farther open.
You open and step inside? Or no?
I mean, I'll look. Do I even see what's going on? They're kind of straight across there.
Roll perception.
Good.
16.
You see a bunch of blood on the ground, like in front of you to your right.
Ugh.
And then looking back, like barely, you see like some movement. It's pretty dimly lit, and they're back behind boxes and stuff. Yeah, you probably see like Jiraiya's head poking up. above the stack of boxes because he's on one of them.
Does it sound
And
like
you certainly hear.
shenanigans?
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm gonna move in my movement straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
You
And
see this individual with his like flowing bits of clothing. He looks very like shifty and fluid in the darkness.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Do the thing.
It's a wisdom save.
It's our first level spell, right?
Yes, this one. Versus
Is it wisdom?
Yes.
He rolled a 12.
Oh, cool.
Two die.
What?
How many die?
3.
Nice.
Ideally non-lethal.
Okay.
We can do this. It's brain hurty stuff. So 10 points of psychic damage and must immediately use this reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows from me.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Which I assume would be.
Where?
On the
Yeah,
box?
right.
Well,
Not great.
you'd have to go that way.
You both can have attacks of opportunity.
Nice. Non-lethally. 22.
That'll hit.
Now, when he was moving away, Dry was within 5 feet of me. Do I get sneak attack damage?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Jesus Christ.
18 plus 21 non-lethal damage.
Get back!
Do I need to roll?
In the
Oh, okay,
skull,
good. Okay.
With the back of my blade.
A non-lethal damage.
10 damage.
As he starts to run away, Dry, you like whip your chain, it like wraps around his legs, and just as he like locks up, as he can't take that next step and he starts to kind of like list forward with the center of his body, you just crack him on the back of his skull with the the hilt of your blade, and he just, his eyes like flutter for a second, and he just drops like a sack of potatoes.
Oh shit. We did it.
We did it. Do any of you know knots?
I know. I know it though.
I
Are
entered
you
the
good with
building.
knots? Are you good with...
Is he like unconscious, like making death saving throws? Okay, so like
It's
stable,
not
what,
lethal, right?
whatever.
Yeah, it was non-lethal. You're trying to knock him out. Just cracked him in the
I'm
back of
going
the
to go over and hold him down just in
So-
case. Yeah.
Don't you have that milk, Gilvin?
I eat milk with a poppy.
Yes. I wasted mine.
We can buy more.
I open his mouth a little bit and drop a couple
Just a few. Just one
drops.
or two.
Just 2 drops in. And then
Okay.
I wash it down a little bit with some
Liquor.
of his... Yeah.
Some
Liquor. The wine just out.
Waterboard.
I'll turn his mouth to the side so it comes out. He doesn't die.
Try to get him to like swallow some of it. A little bit of it pours out the side.
I plug his nose and blow in his face.
What? Which doctor
Real
shit
kinky.
is this?
What is this technique
So
from?
you think you might have gotten some of the milk of the poppy in an already unconscious man. Yeah.
Oh, we're just trying to keep it.
Yeah, we're trying to keep him unconscious. And I try to bind his legs and arms.
Okay.
And then search his body.
Sure. And you search his body.
Take his weapons.
Of course.
Should we
Take his shit.
go get Saul and
Yes. All of them.
Yes.
Get everybody.
We need the cart back here, yes. We don't want to be walking through.
Does
the
anybody
body.
want to come with me? Because last time I got lost.
I'll come with you.
All right.
I don't know if that's the best side.
All right, maybe somebody else should just go.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I'll go. You gotta stay
Oh
here.
yeah. You're pretty much invisible without being invisible.
Yes. And you two can sit on them, so.
I think you might die.
Okay.
Do I find anything? Do I need the wrong investigation check? Do I find
Yeah,
well,
I
yeah,
want to
we'll-
search the
Roll
warehouse
investigation.
for anything suspicious.
Searching the warehouse. Okay. Roll investigation for you.
16.
16.
You're checking the body, and he's.
He's checking the warehouse.
Why does it do that?
Fine,
Did it
dude.
do it again?
5.
Yeah.
There a second.
It was
floor
almost
or
an
anything?
18.
Jesus.
That was a 5. But investigation's -3 for me anyway. So
It's gotta be.
There's boxes in
There's
here.
boxes.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot.
climbed on those boxes.
Searching his body, you find
Oh, there's other rooms?
Yeah,
The two
Go
closest to
The
you.
fuck?
I want to go search those.
You find 14 arrows. He has a pretty nice looking, like well crafted longbow.
Oh, like plus one.
And 46 gold pieces, as well as one of the. Upon closer inspection, one of the arrows looks different from the others.
So 13 regular, one special, or 14 and one special.
Oh, I take my javelin
13
at
and
him.
one special.
Take my javelin at him. And I heal him up a little bit.
Yeah, as you pull a javelin out, there's like a bunch of his viscera
Entrails.
kind of comes out with
Yeah.
it, and he's like
I'm gonna
a hospital show. It's like
undo a little lay on
starts
hands
squirting.
to make that go away.
How many points you want to put in?
I'm gonna give him 5.
Okay.
I take the 46 gold and I put it in the little pouch.
The shared pouch.
Gilbin's gonna search the other 2 rooms that haven't been searched.
Roll investigation.
Or actually, could I switch that to just doing the Spare the Dying thing, or is he not doing death saving throws since we didn't lethally
When you
try
ripped
to-
that out, he probably would have bled out.
But would Spare the Dying stop that?
Yes. It would make him stable. He'd still be in real bad
Should I
shape.
switch that out or not?
If you want.
Alright, I forgot about that. Sure, I have
The
some.
two guesses.
Nothing of interest. It just seems to be further storage.
Is there any food or anything?
No, nothing.
Ale.
Salted
Yeah,
pork.
nothing of interest.
I disguise myself, of course, as probably some child or something, and I'm like running back that way.
To get them.
Yes,
Okay. You said you're running to meet them where?
I was going back to the Fin, Feather, and Fur, or whatever the fuck that
That's
place is.
Slivers? I got you, yeah. Okay.
Is that where we were at Cart? Or no, that's where they were coming with the
Yeah.
Duh.
Gilbin,
Yeah,
go to the door.
like 5-10 minutes or whatever, you get back there and you find them
Like outside of it.
Right.
where?
Of course, I go off side of the road somewhere that's sneaky and like go back. I go back to him like, we need the cart. We found him. He's unconscious.
Fuck yeah.
Lead them. Okay.
Shall we?
Cart.
Gilbin is gonna go to the outside of the door
Just gonna stand outside the door.
and look. Be the lookout.
Roll perception.
Oh, me.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking out.
And what are
I'm
you
so
guys doing
scared to roll,
inside?
guys.
Do a throw dice.
What are you all doing inside?
These aren't tied up already.
Yep. I
Drug.
know.
Yeah, Lieutenant.
I'm gonna
Take him up.
Yeah. I said, carry him to one of those rooms off this side.
Oh. Yes. I'm
No.
gonna put him in small room.
We all 3 of us go to one of the small rooms.
Okay.
Gilbin has done enough for this thing and does not see anything.
Time to interrogate. Boo, 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 doo, doo.
I'm waiting to get back with the cutter.
So eventually, Regina, Thal, and Fel all get back to the warehouse, and going inside, you will quickly enough find your compatriots with the unconscious individual in question in a small room.
Should we gag him as well so he cannot
Or we'll lead him.
cry out for help? Or are we doing it here?
Why not here?
Could it be his hideout?
Could be.
Or their hideout?
But I don't know if we know of a better location to.
True.
Can't bring him the boar hat.
Bring him to the inn.
I mean,
Will
we
you keep a
interrogate him,
lookout?
kill him.
I will
the cart.
keep a lookout.
I'm trying to get rid of you because you're nice.
Big,
I go back outside. keep a lookout.
Alright, so Thal and Regina and everybody's here.
Yeah.
Drya. Can you use that chain of yours to string them up?
gladly.
Just switch your alignment.
Where are you trying to string them up?
I don't know, the rafters. Are there beams above us?
Wait, before we do all this stuff, are you sure you want to do it here? We could take him out to the countryside somewhere and chain him to a tree.
Sure. That's fine. That's probably a better
And
idea.
here's idea number 2. Empty a box. Put him in the box.
That's a great
Oh
idea.
man,
Put it on the
I
cart.
love that part. I
Felt
love that.
This is why he paid me.
Yes. I
Wait, what
reached
box?
down and tussled for
Any
my
of the
there.
crates. Empty a crate. Put him in the crate.
I like that idea. a lot.
Stack crates on top of it.
What's inside the crate?
Sit on top of the crates.
Whenever we get the boxes, crates loaded up, whatever. I want to use prestidigitation to like put dust on top of like the newly uncovered crates and like cover footprints.
Oh,
Go through,
clean up all the blood.
you know,
Is there
stuff like that.
Easy
Yeah,
enough.
that's great. Is there any markings on the crates?
No.
Nothing to find into it or anything.
No,
Just
yeah,
it's from-
nothing that would like point to where it came from.
Could we find like any tarps in there somewhere?
Sure.
In the box, yeah. Just that it's the drape over the thing.
Yes.
Make it look more. This is what I do.
Great.
Okay. And you're just taking them outside the city?
Yep.
Alrighty.